Okay, so we're going to go over ReadWorks. So ReadWorks is where you're going to go and read passages, and it will focus on different reading skills from week to week. So you're going to log in with your class code, VVUSLS. Then these directions are on your login page. Then you're going to find the name of who you are and go ahead and go in and your password, I believe. There is Puppy. Um, so then when you go in here, go ahead and go into the assignment that is assigned only. Um, so you can go ahead and go into one of them. So when you go in there, you're going to go ahead and read the article. You're going to read your text features, whatever is on there. And then what you have to do in order to answer the questions is you need to click on them. So here are some vocabulary you can go over, but if the questions refer to the vocabulary, you can go ahead and click on the tab for vocabulary. From time to time, there are questions that you might have to refer back to there. Then you go ahead and answer those questions. Sometimes you'll have to go on to a next page. And then also when you are answering these, you're going to have to go back to the article. You have to refer back to the article. So you can just click on the tab for the article and go back and forth through the questions. If you do really struggle from toggling, what you can do is you can open it twice and have the article open and then your questions open. Some of you might have a hard time with that, just toggling back and forth and remembering what the question is. When you get down to answering and it has a box, that should tell you that it's going to be a sentence or more than one sentence. So make sure you are answering. These I grade really heavily on. If you don't get, a passing grade, 70% or better, then you do have to redo it. I would send you an email on that. You also can go in and see that you need to redo that. But the sentences, you're going to want to use your text evidence questions to answer these. What were some of the things that the class did before the first week of collecting pennies? Explain. When they say explain, they're wanting text evidence, okay? So they're wanting, what does the passage exactly say? So what you're going to want to do is remember your text evidence phrases, and you can use that. And let me see if I can open one of those. So remember, you want to state your answer and you can use one of these because this text evidence should be printed out in a writing folder or on your bulletin board. You can use one of these phrases and then find the answer in the article. So when you are answering this, you need to make sure you're restating the question, using the phrase, and also finding the information from the article, okay? So these questions are graded really hard. As long as you're explaining yourself and you're using information from the passage, you're going to do awesome. Now, we will go over this if you're having a hard time, so no worries, because this is how you will learn to write better answers, to really look at the article and what the article is saying and being more exact when answering questions. So anyway, that's just a little overview of your work here, and you can go in here and go submitted assignments. If you hit on submitted assignments, you can see your results. You can go in, see how you did on your multiple choice or your written responses. Because I go in and I grade the written responses, okay? So that is always there for you to see. If you have to redo something, then it will show that, and then you can, I also have to go in, so if you do have to redo something, I have to go in and reassign that to you. And this just is a really great way to become better readers and reading for understanding. All right, just a quick overview. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.